One. Hey guys, it's your boy Nami Rubber Bands with a long anticipated video. This is gonna be the first part of what if me and Xanime Rage was in Chainsaw. So, you ready for this? Alright. Let's get it. So, the story starts off like this. We cut to a man in the tree. As he's hunting, foraging, looking for food to his village. But it knows him, he feels like he's being stalked. As he can't shake the feeling of being stalked. He says, let me hurry up, get out of here. Let's do it. What's following me? He days to him back to his village. And he starts to feel really like
down.
Weak. When he goes down on the ground, sees a dog in the same type of shape,
Down.
which immediately raises red flags to his eyes. As when he looks at it, he realizes this is no longer a need to survive. It's like I have to get it. Otherwise, well, he's going to speak as he begins
Down.
to connect the forest. As he's running.
Down.
It's like, oh crap, I've been cursed. Now he's coming after me. Whatever is coming after me. A sharp shiver down his spine as he looks down and he feels something grab his leg. Before he can even do anything, he gets pushed into the brush and never was heard from ever again. As we cut.
Alrighty, so we cut to present day, because I guess that took place like a week prior. But eventually, this is current day. I'm currently on a train station to Tokyo. Because I'm like, there's gonna be a whole new experience for me. Whole new area, whole new scenery, whole new faces. Hopefully, she can give me an actual job. So we're gonna flash back to a few days ago, where I was currently on my, let's say, devil hunting sprees. And I essentially had a whole collection of them, different types of devils and everything. And I got paid pretty decently, but not enough to make a genuine living off of it. And so, during one encounter, where I essentially finished off a devil, essentially the Brucey was called to deal with. As they come in, they see me already just on top of it. I guess the piles of body just meaning a bit exhausted. So, when I come out, I see, well, a redheaded woman with two bodyguards with her. As she sees my handiwork. As immediately she's already quite impressed what I can do.
Killing spree.
As she's looking around, as she says, interesting. You managed to take that threat before we even showed up. It's quite impressive for you dealing with a Brucey level threat already. We could use someone like you in our work fields. My work fields? But what do you mean? As she explains to me how her whole Brucey agency is essentially to help people who generally want to make a living out of devil hunting. That's our job, to hunt down devils and take care of them. And so, me listening to the requirements for the job, and the only requirements was that I had to wear a suit, and I'm like, alright then. But you have to pay for the boarding fees because I have to go from the United States all the way to Japan. It's like, don't worry, the brewery covers for all of that. All we need is just your professionalism and your ability to kill devils. That's it. As I'm alright then. So we cut back to present day. As I'm currently making my way to the brewery place, as you know, there's two people in the room. One, it's Makima, the name of the woman, and a jet black hair woman also in the room with her, as they both seem to be waiting on somebody or someone, as one of the people working in the brewery busts down the door shouting, Miss Makima, you have to read this. As Makima, with her usual chill demeanor, takes the piece of paper, reads it, and essentially this distress call. And out of all the places in a reservated forest area about a devil that can kill really, really well. And it's been an issue for a good month and a half now. As the deaths kept becoming ranking higher and higher and higher, it's becoming more and more apparent that this threat needs to be dealt with. Otherwise, there just won't be any more people in the forest. So, Makima is listening and reading the paperwork that this guy is asking. He's even willing to give an arm and a leg for the costs of it. So, Makima reading it, and she's like, alrighty then. I'll send them in there for the work. One is already heading to the area, while one is making his way to the brewery, so don't worry about a thing. As the guy just says thank you as she hangs up the phone. So, this chick, who is now named as Newell, as she explains that, well, what is our target? As Margaret's like, that's the issue. We don't know. Usually, when people call distress calls like this, they usually kind of have a rough idea what the devil looks like. But in this scenario, no one knows what this thing looks like. It can apparently kill someone so fast they can't even get a recognition on their face. And even if they did survive the encounter, they'll eventually turn into a man-eating monster themselves in the end. It's just like, wow. Seems like that's why you here, right? If anyone does, I know it can definitely be your team. And she's like, yeah, speaking of team, where's this guy at? So, we cut to me. You started?
Yeah.
Alright. So, I'm making my way in. As I turn the knob, as I make myself known to the two women in the room. As I address myself as Kimchi in the story. I explained to them how I have been a devil hunter for the past 5 years, and I made a pretty decent living, but not enough to make it a genuine income. For the most part, it's been practically for fun, and because, so essentially, that's why I'm here. And I'm here to pay the bills. So I said, my room, I need the freaking hallways running, and the toilets need flushing, so I'm gonna need this bread. So she explains pretty good. So the two of y'all are already set. I'm like, wait, what about the third member? And she explains, oh, don't worry. He's already out there sniffing them out for us. As we cut to your perspective.
Man, can't get a good read on this guy, whatever this thing is. As I look around, I look for tracks, as it confuses me because I see, normal animals that be in the forest, aka jaguars, I'm thinking maybe it's a man-eating saltwater crocodile or caiman. But that doesn't make sense because alligators don't lead this far away from the lakes and rivers. That's inconceivable. As I'm looking, I walk a few yards down as I see a tree. And the thing about this tree is bent to the left. So I'm like, what the hell? As I get closer to it, as I see claw marks, that's not normal. As I say, this has to be a work of one of these devils that's out here then. Without no doubt. As I smell it, I have a scent, but it's been so long that the scent is not really strong. But at least I have one lead. As I continue to look out in the forest. As we cut to an unknown creature, unknown thing. It's like, it looks like they already have somebody out here looking for me. Huh. The barrel can't get me. It says. As I head back to the thing out there. I'm like, no, not quite. I think I might need my backup to help me out this way. It's just too much land to cover in for one person. As they're like, yeah, we understand. You can stay here for the night. As I'm like, yeah, I think that'd be a cool thing to do. That way I can stay guard and y'all can finally get some type of rest. As they're like, thank you so much. It's alright, head and get some rest now. On my watch, I'll keep y'all guys safe. That's my word. As everybody heads back in their huts, as I sit on top of the main hut, aka the chief that's there. As I sit there and stay keeping watch overnight. As it hit good. I'm going on right now. Then 2 hours go by. As it's about to be 3 o'clock, right? So I'm like, the 3 o'clock of the devil's hour. Let's see how things go. As this is where things get really spooky and weird. So, I'm still up at this point. Keeping guard. I'm not tired at all. As I start to see fire that's lit up start to go out. So I'm like, something is extremely evil here. As I get a grin on my face. As the fires go out one by one. So I'm like, okay. As I jump down from the hut. As I'm walking around. As I'm looking. It's completely deserted. Like, nobody's outside. Nobody's doing anything. Everybody's asleep at this point. Completely deserted. As I go hut by hut, looking for whatever that's out there. Because I can feel this weird energy that's off-putting. First of all, if a fire's been burning all night, it's not just going to just shut off just like that. That's a red flag for me off rip. As I happen to turn one of the corners. As I just get like a glimpse of it from a corner of my eye. But what I did see, it was quite horrifying. It's not something a normal person would be able to freaking fathom if they saw it. Without going insane. So I'm like, oh, the thing is ugly. As it gets away. As I hear a blood hurling scream as I run towards the area. As I start blitzing towards that area in high speed. Trying to get whatever that's, killed one person that's screaming like that. As it's already too late for me. As I see the body dangling, ripped apart, organs just dropping out the stomach. As I kind of turn my head away because it's quite gross. As I'm sorry I couldn't get there to save you. As I close the eye of that person that's deceased. As I'm like, when I get my hands on you, I'm gonna gnaw your bones. As y'all start to see a certain side of me I never heard. As
we're looking around at the resident area, as we're seeing in nearby cabins, it's the only place that's lit because it's nighttime. So I'm walking with a lantern just to see who is available so we can get some kind of answers. As we're hurry in. Seems like Makama, told us that he'll be here, but he's probably in one of these cabins. So I open up the door as Noelle has her gun pointed at the door. I'm like, calm down. The threat hasn't even showed itself yet. So we walk in. As we're looking around, as we see one guy in there. One guy. Kind of just over the fireplace cooking something. And so we're asking him, have he seen this guy before? As we essentially give you your description. And when I'm trying to talk to him, he starts speaking in a completely different language. Because I'm like, sorry to bother you. And so I'm like, look, this probably isn't working out. We could probably just head to as Noelle just says, like, look out, as this dude just tries to swing at me with his axe. As I'm like grabbing his arm as it's trying to like, literally trying to bite me. He's trying to bite me.
Now that's what the fuck I'm talking
as it's starting like sporadically started acting out of control, like something's controlling it.
This that send a nigga underground music.
And so with me shoving that back and Noelle roundhouse kicking him to the wall, kind of breaking his neck on impact, as it just lands there on the ground, dead. As I'm like, you know what? Maybe you being trigger happy or trigger fingering ain't all that bad. It's just like, whoever this thing was cooking, it smells horrible. I'm like, well, we're not eating it, so it's not a problem. As I'm feeling to see if there's any kind of like identification on the person, but nothing. Whoever this thing was, it knew that in case something ever did get caught, it would be something scraped clean, so there'd be no traces back to it. So I'm like, great, no tracks, no traces, no nothing. Not even samples of blood, nothing. Whoever this thing is really good at covering up his tracks, but nothing's good at doing that forever. Come on, let's see if there's any more residents in the village. So we make our way to the area as we hear, I guess, sounds going off. And as we're hearing sounds going off, I'm like, Noelle, keep your guard up. She's like, yeah. So I got my weapon, she got hers, we're kind of in like this back-to-back formation so that nothing could attack us from behind. So we're looking around as we're hearing something particularly in the bushes, like moving, kind of sporadically. As I'm like, well, whoever you are, better come out, because we gonna be shooting the moment you try to rush at us. So the moment's tense a little minute until you pop out of the forest. You kind of like patting your head because you had like leaves in your head. And you're like, man. As I pass it back to you.
Man, freaking leaves and freaking mosquitoes. Better not catch malaria for being here. As you and Noelle kind of look at me strangely, because how the hell did I get past y'all the fence like that? As I'm like, enough of that. As I look at y'all, I'm like, two Japanese people there, interesting. As they're like, who are you? You know, y'all like, who are you? I see, you're part of the barrel. Nice to meet you. The name is Kiyoya. What's yours? As y'all all, look at me and like, oh, this must be the third person with, as I pass it back to you.
As I'm like saying, as I'm shaking your hand, I realize just, how much taller you are. Because it's the force, and on top of that, you're first black, so it's already kind of hard to spot you. And so you're like, oh, don't worry, the fur. It's just for installation reasons, because it gets pretty cold at night. But anyway, well, what's your two names? And I say my name is Kenshi, and she says my name is Noelle. And she's like, well, it's nice to meet both of y'all, but keep yourselves on guard, because there's something out among us at night. And it doesn't want us here, and it's trying to do everything in its power to stay hidden. But nothing can hide from my nose, at least not indefinitely. As I pass it back to you.
As Noelle is like, So, I never seen a werewolf devil ever. Yeah, I'm quite rare. And she's like, yeah, interesting. So you telling me you can probably snuff out the culprit? Yeah. Once if I get like a really good scent on them, I should be able to find them. But this thing is very clean. I don't understand it. I never came across a devil that was this proficient. As we all kind of puzzled. As you say, how long you been tracking this thing? I'm gonna say it's been since Saturday. So today is Monday. So yeah, like a couple of days. It's like, damn, wow. You have a blood nose like that, and you couldn't find him. This is really strange. As I say, keep in mind, I'm just one person covering the forest. It's not like I have a team. If I had a team, it'd be much faster. As now that y'all here, we can cover more ground. As y'all, it's like that's true. So, if you a whistle, and it's not an ordinary whistle, it's a death howling whistle. So, if you know, guys, you know it's a whistle that sounds absolutely horrifying.
Especially at night when you sleep.
Yeah, as you and the well kind of together, as yeah, take it. So just in case we need backup, we can form on each other. As Noel's like, that's quite the interesting whistles you have here. You're very tribal, aren't you? Huh? It's like, yeah. As
Alright, I'm just looking at it. It's in like the village in the shape of a human skull. We're going old fashioned, huh? Alright then. As I like put it in my back pocket, kind of like a video game inventory that just disappears. As I'm like, alright then. As I'm looking around the area, I'm like, well, it's still pretty dark. We should probably try again in the morning so we can get more open tracks going. Because clearly, wherever this thing is, we ain't going to find it right now, especially since it knows we're looking for it. So we should probably just recuperate back in the main camp and see where we're going from there. Plus, I don't think we met the man chief yet, have we? And so I was like, wait, you have a chief? I'm like, yeah, we have a chief. He seems to be the main medic here. He seems to be doing his best to keep these people alive and well, doing trinkets and old-fashioned medicine. Kind of like a witch doctor. That's like interesting. Okay. Well, let's head there, I guess. So, we're heading there. That's all. You good? You're like, yeah, I'm good. I tend to be I'm more of a night turtle. It's more my style, if you will. I'm a bit more active at night. Okay, well, regardless while we're sleeping, I don't want to wake up getting my freaking balls gnawed on by a cannibalistic chick who mistake my dick for a Valais sausage.
Yo, you hella funny, dude. I got you, man. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't want the same fate happening to me either. Guys, we head inside.
It's cost
What's up, Pastor guys?
Alright, so we head in. As we're looking around, as the people like, so did you see anything? As I'm like, from our observation, not much. Like we said before, this thing is very, very clean in how it kills. But it's just weird to me because it's clean and covering up its tracks, but not clean in how it kills people. Because the way how it kills people is probably one of the most gross and inhumane ways someone could probably die. But they managed to not only do that in such a short amount of time and leave before no one can notice. So whatever this thing is, it's skillful, it's smart, it knows what it's doing, and it's really good at it. So if anything, this thing has probably been at it in this forest for a little while then, if that's the case. It seems to really know this forest inside and out.
Yeah, I'm estimating it's been doing this for quite a good 10 years. Which is kind of demoralizing. As like, have y'all ever tried to reach out for help besides us? He's like, yeah, we have, but they never made it back. As a got you.
So I'm like, wow, what happened? As the chief essentially explains that, well, whoever we do ask for help, from either from a bureaucracy or just from someone nearby who seems to be competent at best, they usually don't make it past the sunset of the first day. So the fact that it's nighttime and you're still here, you're already doing better than most people already. So I really envy you. Thank you. All I want is for my tribe to thrive and to succeed and grow, but it's kind of hard to do that when there's a man-eating beast trying to destroy my entire tribe. As you can tell, we're pretty old-fashioned. We don't like the rural city area. It's too noisy, too crowded, and many people who honestly couldn't give a shit about you. But when we're in a group community like this, there are people who will do their part, do their job, nice people, communications, family, like all of that. That's really all it is, just a deep tie-in with our family heritage. And we like to leave that as authentic as humanly possible, which is why we choose to stay in the forest. Sure, you might say there are definitely some advantages from being out in the city, but we like our options here. Easy access to food, water, everything that's probably out there in the city, we can get it indirectly here. But like I said, this is still an issue. I can only do so much as a medical man myself, since they die faster than what my medicine can heal. And even if they somehow survive it, their wounds become contaminated and they become one of him. So, I honestly don't know what to do at this point. As he kind of like sits back in his chair. I'm like, look, that's why we're here. We're here to help. But hey, we are professional. You wouldn't have called us here if we weren't at least competent at best. So, let us take the load off your hands for a little while. At least until the time that we're here. So you actually get to recuperate and relax. You seem to be a pretty well in shape man, despite how malnourished everyone is. But you managed to keep strong. That's good. Both physically and mentally. Because most people will fold under pressure extremely quickly. So the fact that all of y'all are still here just shows how strong you guys truly are. So don't let this thing out here killing y'all discourage y'all. Because y'all all very, very strong. So, that gives them a bit of motivation to keep fighting. Because they were kind of assuming all ends is lost. Especially since we can't even identify the thing that we're fighting. So yeah, for right now, let us retry again in the morning, and we'll see where we can go from there. As I pass it back to you.
As we said our final goodbyes as we head outside. So, what you want to do, guys? I'm gonna take high ground. What about you?
I'm gonna stay relatively close to the ground so that my options are available. But if we ever need a switch, be ready for it.
Alright, what about you, Noel?
As you explained that, I'll also take the sky, just so that I have a bit more options since I can use my broom.
Wait, what? You can use a
broom? I can be your eyes if you need to be.
Wait, you got a magical broom?
Yeah, I am a witchcraft devil.
As I
anything to do with witchcraft, I can do it.
As I'm like, wow, that's actually great for given this situation. As I'm like, well, I'll let you do you. As I shapeshift into my werewolf form. As I start running towards the mountain area in the forest. As yeah, guys, I'm sorry I have to leave y'all on a cliffhanger like that, but You know, but part 2 will be out. Don't worry, trust me. We building up a great story, and the end result will be fire. So, you got anything to say, bro?
One thing to say, Tasamaki is not a lonely.
She's not.
Like in all the nice places and all the right places.
Right. So, it's been your boy, Nami Rubber Bands.
Anime Rage with the hate.
We out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.